Dawson's Rambles. Hey YouTube, Dawson Ryder here, coming at you today with some Toku DVD Blu-ray news. We got some information. As of this recording, they're not up on the site and we don't have the release dates, but we have information of the next two Ryder and Sentai physical releases we're getting. As mostly suspected for Sentai, expected, both. I've heard it both ways. As mostly expected for Sentai, it's Dekaranger as the next release. They are using, it looks like on the front cover for now in this first image we got, the SPD promo images. Classic Sentai, always copying our American powerful Rangers. I'm pretty stoked for this. I like Dekaranger fine. It's not one of my favorites, but as I said when we started Abaranger, I am glad we're finally getting to the era of Sentai that I actually like more so. Like, from here on out, I at least decently like each release, so I'm more excited for the DVDs going forward. I know there were some people thinking that we might go back and do an older one, like after 5-Man, and do kind of back and forth like they were before to a degree, and do like old and busted and then new hotness, but it looks like we're doing this for now. I don't know if that release schedule will change. I'll be honest, I hope that they just go Dekaranger chronological from here, like Magiranger, so forth, and then you can go back and do the old and busted stuff, and I can stop paying attention, because I'm not that interested in those, to be honest. But I just kind of want them to get to the new ones. Like, in case they stop, again, let's just get through some of the good ones for me. But I'm excited about that. I will definitely be picking it up. On the Ryder side of things, we are getting Kamen Rider Ryuki as the next Blu-ray release. 0 out of 10 isn't even Dragon Knight. I don't want to move on. The show was so good. No, I really do want a Dragon Knight Blu-ray release, though, and I unironically prefer Dragon Knight. But I do like Ryuki, and I will be picking this one up because I do like Ryuki. It's not my favorite series, but I enjoy it. A lot of people don't like the reset button ending, spoiler alert, from 2003 or whenever it came out. I was never bothered by that. I was more so bothered by the Toku nonsense explanation for the mythology, which is a lot of mythologies in Toku. But anyway, I'm excited for this. I'm a little not surprised. I'm surprised and not surprised by this being the next release, in the sense that I'm not surprised because I think Ryuki is one of the more recognizable ones. I think that like a lot of more casual Toku fans know it. I was going to say because of Dragon Knight, but Dragon Knight wasn't that popular, but I think a decent amount of people know about Dragon Knight. But I've personally found, ever since I got into Ryder and stuff, that a lot of people know about Ryuki. It was just one of those series that I feel that a lot of people check out first or recommended because I think of the suits and the many Ryder aspect. I don't know, but for whatever reason, it just feels like one that's more of a known quantity that you could probably sell easier than like a Hibiki or a Blade or something to like a larger audience. With that being said, I'm just surprised because it's kind of interesting the order they're going in, and sometimes I just like them to go chronological because it makes sense in an OCD way. But when they started the releases with 0, 1, and then Kuga, I thought they were going to do something similar to what they were doing with Sentai, kind of going newer, older, and I honestly thought the next one was going to be like Geo, or Saber. Maybe not Saber. I don't think Saber's that popular. I don't know. A lot of people don't like Saber. I don't mind it. That's neither here nor there. But I thought it was going to be like Geo or something. And then we were going to go back and do Agito and do that. I kind of would have liked that. But this makes sense. It makes me curious to see how they'll bounce around. I know like a long time ago, there was like an interest gauge of like polls of like, what do you think would sell better here? But I don't know. I'm excited for this one though. It's probably the first one I'm kind of excited for. Because like, I didn't really like 0, 1 all that much. I liked Kuga okay, but it's not a show that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to rewatch it. I mean, I guess I'm not that excited to rewatch Ryuki either, but it's a series that I'm more fond of, I guess. I just think it's cool we're getting more Toku like official releases, you know, coming from the time when you had to watch the HK subs of stuff on Daily Motion and like those heroes that uploaded like Abaranger on YouTube, which is where I watched it like 7 years ago or 8 years ago. Crazy. So it's really cool that we actually have official releases, and the Sentai ones are back, and the Ryder ones, and the fact that the Ryder ones are in Blu-ray is great. I hope we're able to get at least all the Heisei series eventually. It'll take a while. And I guess part of me wants chronological, but I don't mind them bouncing around. But we'll see what they do next. But let me know what you guys think in the comments of, are you going to pick up these releases? What are the ones you want to see next? Like, I know that we'll probably do Magiranger next chronologically for Sentai, but which one are you most excited to see next? And since Ryder's kind of bouncing around the timeline, weebly wobbly timey-wimey style, which one would you like to see them bounce to next in the Heisei or Reiwa era? But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you get notifications for my videos. Dawson Ryder, signing out.